Biological warfare has been seen as early as the Middle Ages. The first form consisted of people taking bubonic plague-infected corpses and then catapulting them into rival cities. This technique was extremely effective since the plague is a highly infectious disease. Now, luckily today we don't have to worry much about plague-infected corpses being launched at us. However, this doesn't mean we shouldn't worry about disease spreading. In fact, the September 15th, 2007 New York Times reports that 3 laboratory mice escaped a level 3 biosafety research facility in Newark, New Jersey. The 3 specimens were infected with one of history's most accomplished diseases, the bubonic plague, and the subjects were never recovered, but State Health Commissioner Fred Jacobs assured the public in the September 16, 2007 Seattle Times that mice infected with the plague die rather quickly. And although this does seem like a reassuring solution to the problem, this type of mentality is exactly that, a problem. In our country, we place a high priority on public safety, but due to incidents such as these, it has become harder and harder to do so each day. Our labs are unsafe. So today, we will first take a look at the problem of the increasing number of faulty laboratories. Next, the causes contributing to safety failure, before finally reviewing some simple but necessary solutions in order to keep the public safe. But first, we must gain a greater understanding of this issue. This problem is twofold. First, faulty laboratory protocol has become rampant, and second, incompetence in safely securing diseases. According to a 2007 report by the Center for Disease Control, an astonishing 50% of all research facilities fail the CDC safety audit guidelines. These guidelines consist of basic safety standard procedure, such as wearing the proper attire at all times, not removing any hazardous materials from any room, and if spills do occur, simply isolate the area and use the proper tools and techniques for cleaning and disposing of the matter. Although these rules seem obvious and simplistic to us, workers somehow still manage to break them, not only putting themselves in grave danger, but several others as well. The August 2007 edition of the American Scientist reports that over the last 40 years, lab-derived infections have more than doubled, especially in biosafety level 3 and level 4 laboratories. These are the highest classified research facilities, containing the world's deadliest diseases, some newly discovered and, frightfully, many without cure. On July 3, 2007, SIDRAP News reported that an anonymous Texas A&M student was infected with brucella, a serious bioweapons agent. The student was severely ill for several months until he or she visited the hospital and was diagnosed with the brucella pathogen. Sadly, it is due to the laboratory's negligence in properly securing the pathogen which led up to that student's severe ailment. And worse yet is the fact that Texas A&M officials did not report the accident to the proper authorities until 1 year later. In addition to not adhering to the proper protocols within our laboratories, strands of highly fatal infectious diseases have gone missing. On October 2, 2007, MSNBC issued a report stating that since 2003, over 100 of these shipments have disappeared without trace, with 36 of these missing shipments this last year alone. Not only does this foster mistrust amongst the public, but it raises serious concerns of a bioterrorist attack. The July 31, 2007 edition of Tech News shows that the public lives in constant fear of a bioterrorist attack, to the point that since the 2001 anthrax attacks, it has become public demand for the Bush administration to pour millions of dollars into biosafety and vaccine stockpiles. So I'm sure you're all wondering how it is that if our laboratories are so secure, it is that these accidents and missing shipments continue to occur. The causes are due to lab cover-ups and easy access to deadly pathogens. Shit, this is new. Stop me for a second. Okay. Can you stop time?
I will calculate it.
Okay. Crap. This is a new line. Hold on, I'm sorry.
make it up.
No, hold on. Surprisingly, it is not a requirement for any laboratory involved in an infectious or harmful agent spill to report the accident to any authority. Due to this loophole, several hundred cases go unreported and unaccounted for each year. The New Scientist of July 5, 2007 shows that this is for fear that a highly publicized accident could result in a loss of funding. And Ed Hammond, leader of the biosafety organization The Sunshine Project, stated that without stringent reporting rules, several hundred more cases will simply go swept under the rug. Too often, laboratory accidents are either completely covered up or sanitized for public consumption. The victims of this indifference are the researchers who pay with their health, their careers, and sadly, sometimes even their lives. Additionally, it has become extremely easy for people to gain access to the world's deadliest pathogens. On April 26, 2007, the Philadelphia